Ooh. Hello and welcome to Wednesday Night Onlyfigs. I am your host, Mr. Montoyfer, and I am joined by the man known as Beard Spice. The man Montoyfer has full custody over. The man Optimus Prime popped and refuses to stop. The Twilight Knight, the Master of Mac, the three-pump chump of taking the show off the rails. Nate.
Cracking a cold one.
Okay, did that make a noise for you? Because it didn't make a noise for me.
No.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We are also once again joined by the man who consumes all things vile, one of the former co-hosts of the Figuratively Speaking podcast, Corey. How's everybody doing on this wonderful
What if he's
Wednesday?
a former and future? Like, what if we just... Because, like, you know, he's asking all these questions like, hey, how do you do those graphics?
Oh, you think he's trying to revive the podcast?
We're just going to steal yours.
Yeah.
And then we install Ryan as our rightful leader.
That's fine. Then me and Jamar will just do a bunch of podcasts where we talk shit about you guys.
If you want some ideas, there's actually a whole list of them at the end of each show that we do on the other one. So I would start there.
The Wednesday night podcast wars.
Ooh.
Yeah.
For you wrestling fans.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not get that.
Yeah, I didn't think you would. You were way too excited for it to be like, I'm like, he doesn't get this
you were
reference.
like, ooh, uh-huh. Yeah.
He just liked the idea of war. He didn't realize there was a wrestling thing about it.
Needs a podcast arms dealer.
Yes, he is. All right, let's take a look at chat here. We've got Fig Fan Samurai. What's up, gentlemen? Happy
What's
Wednesday.
up?
How's it going, man? We got Pop Culture
How's
and
it going?
Plastic. Hello from cold and rainy Thursday afternoon, Sydney, Australia. Tickled pink to be here. How's it going, man? We got Boogeyman 13 evening. How's it going? Update on the prints. They are now all officially signed. I am in the process of putting them in the envelopes, and I have to go and figure out how many stamps that they need, and then I'll mail them out probably like Friday.
I thought we were talking about musical genius prints, and I was like, oh, I have terrible news for this poor person.
Jesus Christ. So yes, anyone who has reached out to me and gotten your information to me, your prints will be on their way, more than likely Friday, once I figure out how many stamps they need. Because I don't know, how's that work? I don't know what the weight limit is. I don't know how much these are going to weigh once they're in the envelopes, because it's a big envelope. It's like fucking big. So, I don't know, but I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll slap on like 6 stamps per thing and call it a day. Realistically, there's not
If
very
they don't
many
come
people.
back, then we must have figured it out.
Yeah, and until someone in the chat's like, hey, where is it? But yeah, I mean, realistically, only half the people who actually won them reached out to me, so I'm still waiting on that too. But I figured if I make people wait for everyone to get to me, then we'll just never have them, and that's just not fair. Spider Fan, well, today was Valentine's Day. I hate this holiday. Well, you can be our Valentine. How's that, Spider Fan? What you doing?
These are the K-pop hearts.
Oh. Okay.
I got no idea.
It's
what
all
you guys...
good. all good.
I don't know. That's a reference I don't get. I know one person who's probably watching this who does get that reference though. So.
Unfortunately, he's also on it. So.
Oh no.
I know.
The three of our good friend Linda is a big K-pop stan. So.
I saw Linda this week.
Did you?
Yeah, she had nice comments to say. It was lovely to see her.
Yeah. She texts me every now and then, and
Yep.
we catch up. But she also mentioned Corey. She's like, I think I know Corey from Toys R Us. I'm like, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
The best times.
So yeah, I believe. Oh, we got Beep Boop Derp. What up, F words? How's it going, man? Oh, Pop Culture in Plastic, Prince, Bat Dance.
Hells yeah.
So, I believe it is time for the numbers game.
Ah, yes. And I actually did come prepared. I may have used this question before, but half of the people answering are new. So and Michael won't remember,
Accurate.
even though this is something that you guys would both have at least some idea about. But this is one of those ones where I'm not going to give you a
damn it
bracket.
I hate
Yeah.
that.
I know you do, but the whole point of this is to actually, make you try to guess a little bit. So it is, and this is films, not animated offshoots or television programs of any type. How many Godzilla films have there been?
So this is all
All of them.
Godzilla.
fuck. You have not asked this to my knowledge. If you did, it was a long time
Okay.
ago.
What about Godzilla?
Probably
adjacent?
not. No,
So,
Godzilla.
So it has to be. So we're not including like the Mothra movie or anything like that. It has to be
Correct.
Godzilla in title.
Correct. Or at least feature Godzilla prominently, a la Destroy All Monsters.
Fair. Fuck. I don't know, so I'm just gonna have fun with it.
Bing, 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 bing. That's me buzzing in. I got mine.
I'm almost done with mine. I'm making it pretty. It'll be one moment.
All right. I am also having fun with my answer.
I'm hoping you can still read mine after I doodle that.
All right.
All right.
I could usually read it. I mean, did you duty on it like a lot, or?
I mean, a little bit. So we have several guests in chat real quick before we show ours. Boogeyman says 33. Anthony says 57. Beep Boop Derp asked if it included Monarch. Would you include Monarch? It's a TV show technically.
No.
No? Okay, so not including Monarch. Fick Van Samurai says 23. Beep Boop Derp then followed up with 17. So I'm really worried about my number now. But 3, 2, 1.
You say 69? Holy shit! Wow!
Mostly just because I wanted to add the artwork of like Godzilla and Mothra
Okay.
69.
All right, yeah. So the
Godzilla
answer,
69.
45.
it's a 38 special.
Wow.
So 38. So who was the first person to answer? Who answered 33?
That was Boogeyman.
Technically correct if you count only Japanese, but I included the American films because really only one is just dreadful, but it gave us a great cartoon, so all is forgiven.
Wait, there's 4 American ones then.
Are there?
Well, there's the Hero Lizard Taco Bell Godzilla.
Yeah.
Then there's Godzilla 2014 or whatever. Then there's Godzilla King of Monsters, and then there's Godzilla versus Kong. That's 4.
And then Godzilla versus Kong New Empire.
That one's not out yet.
You said 69. I said how many are in existence? So.
I mean,
He is
we can't say it's in
way
existence
over.
until it hits theaters because Warner Brothers likes to delete things and takes tax
This is true.
deductions.
This is true, but there are plans for a 38 film. So, but either if you had guessed 37, I would have given that to you on a technicality. But you said 69. So again,
Mine was more fun.
I don't know what to tell you.
So,
But yeah, so 33 is correct as far as Japanese, but
yeah, I had no idea how many there were.
so that's an average of one every 2 years.
Forever.
No, more than that. Like every 2 point,
you know what?
every like 2.8 years, like there was one.
I
So-
would know that answer if they would let me have Blu-rays of all of them instead of having to have fucking some and not all.
Do you know who has Blu-rays of all of them?
Go fuck yourself.
What do you want me to use? Because I was smart and I bought that shit early. Suck it.
Yeah.
By the way, there's a heavy rumor which makes me want to sell mine because some of those go for ridiculous prices. There is a heavy rumor that Criterion will have the rights to the Heisei series as of 2025.
Okay, good to know.
And they will potentially release a companion set. I don't know if that is true. That is what I have heard. I don't want to, because like Biolante, 85, Biolante, and I think the disc that has Ghidorah on it, those all go for like almost $200 on Blu-ray.
Each?
It's insane. Yeah.
And you cannot watch that one like anywhere.
Yeah.
It's so hard to watch. I want to watch it, and like Pluto.
Well,
at one time, Pluto had a ton of them on there, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna watch this." Nope, that one not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Nate, I'm coming over. We're gonna watch
yeah,
it.
do it. Bring it. Let's all do it. Yes.
I'm down.
Everyone in the chat is invited. You got to find your own ride.
Boogeyman just said that he's selling his Hensai series right now. Nate told me to.
No, I'm saying, look, there is a good chance. And my thing about physical media, I usually roll the dice and come out ahead because nothing stays out of print forever. And so it just depends on how long you want to wait. Because those Godzilla DVDs went for crazy money too. And then they all eventually made it out to Blu-ray. And so I'm just saying, I sold some Scream Factories for insane money, even with just slipcovers. And then now they're re-releasing all of them on 4K with new slipcovers. So it's like, if you want to play that game, play that, do that dance. If I was on like a financial show, I would say sell, but don't come at me and say it's my fault, because I'm not selling mine. Even though I'm saying sell, I'm not ready to take that risk.
Wow, that's a bold strategy, Cotton. I'm telling you to sell yours, but I'm not selling mine.
Listen. All right, no, I'm not going to say it. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. That would get me in trouble.
Oh, God.
Everybody sell and drive up the prices.
That drives down the prices if everyone sells.
Half of the potential audience would be mad at me.
So it was sexist?
No. It was political. So.
Oh, you think that people on that side of the spectrum watch us? We're a bunch of woke cucks to them.
It's true. It's true.
There's like a little bit of like English in there or something. We have a bunch of. I don't know what that is. Never mind.
Anyway, Corey, you get to go first.
I watched Trainspotting. We could talk about. You're right, old cunt, right, Nate?
We're a bunch of woke cocks to them.
So that means, Corey, you get to go first.
Yes.
You won. Okay. You did not say 69.
So, I had to open all this stuff up like 5 minutes today. You're proud of me, by the way. Why?
I said proud of Michael for doing the 69. It was a bad answer, but it was
It was clever having Mothra and Zilla.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mating. But so I opened these up today. These are not official. 80s Commanders, Centurions, bootlegs. I've been riding Ramen Toys nuts for a long time now, because these guys, they're like vigilante toy makers, the
Ramen Rider's starting to hit, and I kind of want to order one.
Yeah, definitely. I would get on that, because some of the videos that they are showing with the Ramen Rider is insane, and it's a good price.
Yeah.
I started picking these guys up. I've always wanted Centurions, and
Can't find my hat.
Scales of the classifieds figures. They're kind of like skosh too small for classified scale, but still, I have some type of representation of Centurions, because no other toy company is even trying to. I think it's hilarious that Hasbro knows who they are and what they're doing, and they did put a kibosh on the mask vehicles, so they had to rework those. But I think they've kind of gotten their stride now, so they're pretty much probably going to be releasing quite a few of those. And then I got Max as well. I already had him, but they came out with another weapon system for him, so I was totally gonna rebuy all three for different weapon systems, but they said at this time they're not going to come out with any more weapon systems for them. So this I think other than Doc Terror, this will be like all of the Centurions I purchased from them. But man, they're cool for bootlegs, and these guys have got black.
Real quick, Anthony in chat would like to inform you that we like to call them third party.
Yeah.
We are classy here.
Yeah, third party.
I come in the podcast and I'm like, yo, it's all boots, dog. I don't know what that is.
I got these rip-offs!
Rip-offs!
Yeehaw!
So yeah, those two are cool. They are all sold out, unfortunately. So the one thing with the ramen toys, when they sell out of one thing, like the original mask vehicle, now I've seen bids go up to $400. So it's like crazy money. But the other thing that I got in the mail today, which I have not gotten a chance to look at all, are the next wave of Super 7 vintage.
Oh, I knew those were starting to ship. I didn't know that people would start getting them.
They're really great, and it's just bittersweet getting them and having them look so good, because I do think Super 7 is hitting some sort of stride with these, and it's like, yep, you got 27 more to go, and I don't think anybody's allowing you to do them. So maybe Ramen Toys will come through.
There you go.
Because they did actually, when Super 7 originally showed off that first Rat King that looked like the video game Rat King or whatever.
Yes.
Ramen Toys was like right there, and they were like, hey, look, we got a head, and we're going to make the crossbow and all this stuff. And they were just like ready for it, like out of nowhere. Like it was like a day later, and they were like, "Oh, we'll make it."
Yep.
It's like, what? So, but look at this. Look at this. Insane how big this is. This is like a mega figure from McFarlane. He's
massive.
Huge.
Was he a difference in price?
Yeah, he was more expensive.
Okay.
Are we talking like 65 or are we talking like 80?
85.
I don't quite remember, because I bought him from the Super 7 website, which had a weird glitch discount when I bought him. I'll have to look it up, but I don't remember what the original SRP is.
Which I don't know, a Big Bad Toy Store. My understanding is Entertainment Earth is at least sold out of those already.
Oh, really? So
Mm-hmm.
they actually may start only making these to order.
Yeah.
Unlike, I think,
which is what Brian Flynn warned like a few months ago. Whew.
Yeah. So Zach the Neutrino, when he was like cool, and then I saw him in the cartoon, and I was like, that guy's not him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I absolutely love Donatello's.
Look
at his kick.
Yep.
His kicks are like freaking Michael Jordan pumps. It's awesome. So that's all I got.
Awesome. Yeah, I'd have to double check, but I know that I had heard that those had started to sell out already. So it does not look good for people who want to wait for discounts. Let me get through the chat real quick because we get a little bit behind here. This one's actually a little earlier in the chat that I missed. Fig Fan Samurai wants to know, Nate, what Pearl Jam song would you listen to while watching Godzilla destroy Seattle?
Do the Evolution.
There you go. I have no idea, but whoa. Let's see.
I would listen to Hair of the Dog. I'm going hungry.
Temple, but
or whatever.
The intention was there.
I'm not a grunge rocker.
Fig Fan Samurai, I remember when I sold my Dawn of the Dead Blu-ray for some money and was shocked it had value. Anthony Albert already put them on eBay due to Nate's advice and lost $500. Beep Boop Derp, he said, what? I'm not sure what, that was a hot minute ago, so I don't know even what that was. Probably for the derogatory terms that Corey used.
What? Derogatory?
Boogeyman, I'm anxiously awaiting the ramen sewer layer. Oh, me too. Beboop Ramen Rider or Vanguard Ramen Rider. It's way more versatile and it looks better.
I want the Mad Max version.
That's
like,
fair.
What's the Vanguard? I don't even know
That's
what that
the
is.
Valaverse Hummer.
Oh yeah, totally. Ramen Rider, hands down.
I think that one's called the Ramen Razor, the one I'm talking about. Have you guys seen that?
I've seen
Or
it. Yeah.
that's what.
And he's also going to have, I think, of they're doing the van, and I think they're going to have that same setup for the van too at some point.
Yeah.
I will say I like their figures, but I after seeing pics of that truck, I was like, that kind of looks a little Fisher Pricey to me.
So we saw it in person at PowerCon, and it looked good. It didn't by no means did it look like a toy. I don't know. I think with me slowly falling out of love with the line, and then also just realizing that like it's really cool if you are big into military stuff, but if you want it to be versatile for other things, it's not as useful.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that killed it for me more than anything.
I saw like in one of the promo pics, like the trunk was open, and you can just see like all of like the screw, bars like going down the sides of it, and I was kind of like, it didn't really look like there was an interior as opposed to like.
Yeah, there probably isn't. I mean, that's a great cost cutter. Because I mean, again, why would you display your Wolverine without pop claws
in the trunk?
Why are you leaving out? Why are you like leaving the trunk open?
Well, the trunk is supposed to be able to sit someone in it and have a mounted gun and the gas cans. So technically, but yeah. So was that early prototype or was that the painted prototype?
It looked like the actual, the actual pictures, like stock photos that they're trying to sell it. Let's see if I can find it.
Let's see here. Anthony, I kind of want Super 7 Wingnut and Screw Loose, but I don't want to pay Super 7 prices. Well, unfortunately, I don't think these are going to be mass clearanced out on Big Bad Toy Store this time around. So, if you really want them, I'd suggest probably getting them because it seems like they're going to end up being hard to get like they used to be.
I'm in the same boat with the Thundercats and the Silverhawks. Nate can attest. Every line I was pre-ordering for them, and now I'm like, I can't. I'm having a hard time pulling the trigger on some of these because it's just I feel ripped off. Just like Hasbro, I feel like I've been getting ripped off.
That's fair. I mean, their quality has kind of progressively gone down rather than up with the prices.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got Boogeyman 13 UGG. I feel like I'm gonna actually end up spending full retail on these. That's fair. Shutter. Beep Boop Derp. Truth be told, if I get the Vanguard, I'll be repainting it. See, that's another thing. Is like, it's even if you repaint it, it's still gonna look like a fancy Hummer.
Like, but are you gonna want that for? Are you gonna want that for your Joes?
No, because they've got the $100 Jeep that's coming out.
That's true.
Plus, I can throw my Joes in the Ramen Toys van when it comes out.
There's that too.
They can be like a younger.
They can be part of the Los Angeles Underground. You have a problem, and if you can find them, you can call the 18.
It being Valentine's Day, there's a lot of people getting fancy Hummers.
Jesus Christ. Pop culture and plastic. Centurion's Power Extreme. Jeff White.
Yeah, I did want to say those things are so cool looking. I didn't get them. I never had Centurions as a kid, but I've seen those up close, and they are so cool looking. Like those are like the toys that I'm like, man, those are really awesome. I don't need them, but they are really awesome.
Here's like one image that I saw.
That's early prototype, yeah.
Early prototype. But still, it's like whatever lights they're using, like you can totally tell it's see-through plastic and the back wall.
Well, it's also before it's painted and stuff. I mean, once you paint something.
I don't know.
Yeah, Corey, don't be a dumbass.
Yeah, God.
You're embarrassing me.
Fucking coming here calling shit knockoffs and bootlegs and being like, look at the see-through. All plastic see-through till you paint it. Fucking casual.
All plastic see-through, period.
Yeah.
See through any plastic. You try hard enough.
Yeah.
You try.
Lay it on fire. You can see through anything.
Just believe in yourself.
I have overstayed my welcome.
We have to bully you so that way when Jamar eventually comes back, you don't feel as bad when you.
Okay.
It's like at the end of Harry and the Hendersons when he punches him in the face, which is just a fucking cruel thing to do. But he wants him not to. He wants him to go away. He wants him to be mad at him and run away and go live his life. But why are you looking at me like this?
Am I Harry in that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm only okay if
You
this.
didn't get my reference, and I was going to be just crushed. You didn't understand that my Harry and the Hendersons reference, which I know Michael didn't get. But
did you just recently watch that? Because I just recently watched that on Tubi.
I didn't recently watch it, but I mean, it's a heartbreaker. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like at that point,
Cry.
Oh, recently watched.
Yeah,
that.
no,
So,
I haven't. I probably haven't watched. I'm going to say like 3 or 4 years, but it's probably been 10.
So I will let you have this reference under one condition, that I get to then make a video out of you punching Corey in the face to kick him off the podcast.
We'll just reenact the scene from Harry and the
Yeah, we'll just be out in the woods. Like, go.
I'll have to have like animatronic eyebrows.
Yeah.
All right, let me get back to the chat. It's got distracted
I
there.
don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Jeff White ordered Wingnut and Scumbug. The morning E got them. They were gone by that afternoon. I'm not chancing it now, keeping my gorilla and Triceraton orders. That's fair. Because I have to assume if EE's out, then that means Big Bad's got to be out, because like I don't think Entertainment Earth's everyone's like go-to place for that kind of stuff. Now I'm kind of curious though. So let's do Super.
I'm trying to look it all up right now.
Oh, so you're looking. Okay, cool. You can let me know.
I'll have a heart attack. I will absolutely attack if some of the Silverhawks are sold out. I'm like, no.
Anthony Albert, I have had a few break, and that's what I worry about. That's fair. Like I said, the quality's gone down, but the prices have gone up, and that's been a big kind of kill it for me.
It's weird. It's like one wave will be good, and then the next wave is like,
or there'll be like one figure in the wave that's good, and the rest will be shit. Like it's so inconsistent. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
It's like the DC multiverse line was for many years until Todd finally figured out how to do it. Beep Burp Derp, I'll want it for my Marvel villains. Ramen Racer would go for my heroes. See, I'm going to use the Ramen Racer with the Tracksuit Mafia.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like it.
You could use a Ramen Racer with Thomas Jane Punisher. Don't like that reference, huh? It's a good movie.
It's 20 years old though, Corey. Let's think about that for a second.
You just did a reference to Harry and the Hendersons.
I know.
That only I got. Nobody else
Which is
got.
only like 14 years prior to The Punisher.
Which means, what year was that?
I was like 87,
I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah. Do you know what Harry and the Hendersons
I know
is?
it is. It's the Sasquatch.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I know of it.
The same guy who played the Predator.
Interesting.
Kevin Peter Hall. Yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
No. The other one. Do you have anything, Michael? Or are you just
no,
I'm
just holding you up. I was talking to the chat and then we got distracted, and I guess technically, did I show this off last week? I don't know if I did, but Tamashii Nations has been re-releasing all of their effect pieces. So I got the fancy green whirlwind one.
I don't think we saw that. No.
Okay, well that's the one thing I have this week then.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
All right.
It has little attachment pieces, so you can like either have it as normal or multiple pieces on it. But yeah, I've ordered that, the water effect, the blue version of that, the like smash wall effects, like the one that came with the Bucky figure arts figure. Like they've got so many they're releasing, and I'm just like, give me all of them. But yeah, your turn, Nate.
All right. I don't have a ton. I got a couple.
Oh, you have a ton.
Well, yeah, if we're talking actual weight.
Yeah.
Really heavy, by the way. And we have a calendar upstairs that like has stuff on it and like you move it around, and yeah, I totally smashed it off the wall trying to
That's what that
everywhere.
noise was.
Yeah. But Saturday, I went to Toy Hio, which is a show sort of near us. I saw, well, one of you came with me. And then I also saw Corey there. But yeah, I didn't buy a lot there. I bought 2 things, one of which is over on the other side of the basement, so I'm not going to go get it, and I'll show it next week. Suck it. But this thing that I did want to show off, because it is... I'm in love with this, and I know I'm not supposed to be. I don't know what's going on with me and this company.
Oh my god, not that.
Dude, I love it. I love it so much. Dude. He's just so fucking cool. I mean, look at that.
I was not expecting that, of all things.
Yeah.
But that is a cool figure. I have that figure. Yeah. He's great.
He massive.
He looks just like Yannick Paquette's artwork.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy.
Which I have read only a little bit of. I try to keep up as much as I can on Swamp Thing, but I've gotten way behind. But I am familiar with it. I just like it because it's just Swamp Thing. But yeah, you're right. It does look just like it. But I love it. It's weird because I love Swamp Thing so much, but yet I don't have a lot of figures of him.
They don't make a lot of figures of him, though.
They don't, but it would make a nice little character focus, kind of thing. Because there's not a ton. I would say there's probably like maybe 30, out there total, including all of them, all the different ones. But yeah, but this figure he's so great. I mean, just look at the red eyes, the face. I mean, while Corey is correct, I mean, that's just classic Swamp Thing with the fold over the nose.
There's apparently a glow in the dark one, according to Jeff.
Yeah, and there's like a turnip head one, but I didn't want that one.
See,
With
turnip head?
Well, he's got.
He had like a.
He's got the antlers you're talking about, right?
Oh,
he's got antlers.
That's what the variant is.
He has the antler version.
Oh,
We discussed.
That is kind of cool.
We literally discussed this at Toy Hio, and like when
I thought he had a turnip head.
No, he has antlers.
Well, I must be confusing it with the accessory that came with it that you can put in one of his hand sockets that looks like a turnip.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, that's my bad. But either way,
like, all right, guys, we need to make this guy really cool. Really cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna give him a turnip head.
and they're like, Todd's finally fucking lost it.
Spawn's gonna have a turnip head too. 350.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Issue 350.
So I love it so much. It's awesome. I made my wife look at it a lot. She's really tired of it.
She's like, can you go do your stupid toy podcast now?
This was like yesterday too, because like I had it in the room, and like today it was like when I came home from work, it was like on the counter. Like, take this downstairs.
Do you like when you like have like a new toy? Do you like put it in the bedroom for a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm opening it while we're watching TV or whatever, we're hanging out. I'm opening it and playing with it and posing it, and I got it set up on my nightstand for a while. Or when I want to piss her off, I'll put it up on the dresser where all her shit is, and I'll put my current figure right there. She'll get super pissed. So
it's a weird kink, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of, which something we rarely do, we actually got each other a little something for Valentine's Day, which was odd. We don't normally do that. But I wanted this for multiple reasons. Same company. I can't believe what's going on here.
Oh god.
But you don't know what's coming.
I know, but I still just said the same company, which was enough for me to be like, oh god.
This thing is so multi-purpose for me. You have no idea, and I love it. And I knew once I saw it that I was going to have it. I don't care what it's based on. This thing is awesome and majestic, and will be versatile.
Oh my fucking god! It's the seahorse. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is so going in my He-Man. Like,
Merman
gonna ride this shit. Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I was just planning on like putting him like the superpowers, like, that new Aquaman just got announced today. Like that's superpowers Aquaman. He's
with
gonna get
the digital Build-A-Figure. Did you see that?
What?
what?
Oh yeah,
I thought it
Oh,
was
yeah.
a digital version of that figure.
you get that, and you get a digital piece for a digital Build-A-Figure.
Why is
Fucking
he
Todd has
fucking-
lost his goddamn mind. He's a day late and a dollar short to a fad that's already dead.
Yeah, wait till the swamp thing with the turnip head comes out in a Build-A-Figure digitally,
You could buy that one too.
or anagraphically, it'll just come as a printout.
You have to, it's a mail away
Analog.
printout, and you just get printouts of the pieces.
Yeah, so
Like a
yeah,
fucking
I got
Yu-Gi-Oh
this-
card.
I believe its name is Storm, but it's just, to me, it's just majestic awesomeness. I love it.
It's a great name.
Although with other McFarlane things, it's so hard to get the post in the hole. The hole is really tight.
That is a McFarlane problem. All
I
right.
haven't done it. I had to
So
do it
many
on
Valentine's
the Baron, on the Baron Harkonnen. Like I had to really ram it up the rear. I mean, I had to like get them real hot first, like real hot, like soaking.
Well, I mean,
wet.
everyone knows that there should be a little bit of foreplay before you pose your figures.
Look, I like I said, I got it moistened up, but and then I got the one dude that went with me to Toy Hio. We had done a deal for some figures.
Oh yeah, I was like, what?
Because
Who's
he's
what is
like-
that?
Because he's like, hey man, I don't want to pay you any money. How about these figures? And I'm like, yeah, man, that's fine.
First of all, I only offered him
have-
to because last time I sold some Indiana Jones stuff, you're like, why didn't you tell me?
And then I bought them. So, but yeah, I have Sick with Diarrhea, Harrison Ford.
What's
Here.
with those slumped shoulders? He's
'Cause
like,
he's got diarrhea.
He's sick with diarrhea. That's a true story, by the way.
Yeah, he had the stomach flu that day, and that's why he shot him
Yeah.
instead of had a epic fight with him.
I did not know that.
Really?
Yeah, it was planned to have a big sword fight, and he was like super ill.
So
Yeah,
it's
he
like
couldn't stay out of the bathroom.
bam, and just they were like, okay, that works.
So yeah, and then I also got me short round. Dee, I love you. So I'm not gonna say his name, but he's made a huge comeback, and it's awesome. And he'll always forever be short round to me though, because I was a kid.
He's also forever short round to Harrison Ford because that's like he approached
Yeah.
him at like an award
Yeah.
show, and he's like, wait, short round?
He doesn't know his real name.
He doesn't.
He never knew his real name. He doesn't even know Mark Hamill's real name.
He's like, Luke, is that you?
Yeah. And then I did a claim sale like weeks ago for the Neotech, and I didn't go to the meetup. I was going to, but I couldn't. But I had a couple claims, and good buddy of the show, Nandor, made the deal for me. The funny thing was, I didn't even remember what I claimed. So it was like Christmas. So I got the map room indie.
Very nice.
So I have most indies now, like that I got like
For
minimal
yeah.
expense or whatever. And then I also got McReady with some accessories not complete for like $10.
That's
But
a good.
I wanted to, another because I've got a mixture of other accessories from the other one, and yeah, you just you don't want to pass up those opportunities. So yeah, I don't know how you want to do this, to be honest. Like,
well,
this
just
is what
be
y'all
gentle.
came here for. I don't know.
Might have to move the chair completely out of the way. I don't know if you'll be able to have it there with you.
I don't know what to do. It's like I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna bring it over.
So big.
It is. Jesus
so big.
Christ.
Like
I'm so happy I advertised this so you felt obligated to make it happen.
Yeah, the look on his face when you said that, he was like,
Fuck.
it was still upstairs. I haven't because the thing. I don't know what to do with it. Like I had 2 years to figure this out,
And
and
you
I
didn't.
did not. at all. Like not even a little bit.
Which
In
I
fact,
feel like we predicted on that episode of the podcast. I feel like we discussed
Probably.
that when you were like, "Yeah, I ordered it like right away," and I'm like, "You're not gonna know what to do with it." You're like, "I got 2 years."
Yeah. Yep. That's
What's crazy is how big that box is. It's like way bigger than the originals box.
yeah.
But like when people are now opening it up and they're like, "Hey, it's not that much bigger than the original." Like it's like an inch larger. It's not.
Oh, okay.
Originally, when they said the measurements, people were like, "Oh, it's like 7 inches taller than the original one," and all this stuff. And I'm thinking, "Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna have anywhere to put this." And now that it's finally out and people are showing it, and people who have the original still, because I sold mine, and they're like, "No, it's not really that much bigger."
Listen, we all do what we can to make it sound like it's bigger when we advertise things. And then when it comes to getting it in hand, sometimes it's not much bigger than what you've already seen.
Some of the cool things, though, there are some little Easter eggs on the box. So one of the coolest things is Laser Light Skeletor and what's the He-Man called?
Mech Arm He-Man?
Laser
Light
it's
He-Man?
laser
Oh,
light.
he's
and
the-
power.
He's
Yeah.
the JOI He-Man.
It's like it's another laser word.
He's a jerk-off instruction He-Man?
Because he's got the robot arm. I didn't expect you to say it.
Do you not know what that means?
I
Do you
did
not
know what it meant.
JOI
I did know what it meant. I didn't expect
That's
you to
not
say.
That's not a reference
Yeah.
that works.
It's laser power skeleton or He-Man. Laser power
Laser.
He-Man.
Okay.
Laser light Skeletor.
Yeah. So those are probably coming in Mattel Creations because here's Rock On right here.
Yep.
Might want to take some notes, Michael, for
For the next
the
time we do,
eventual game.
yeah.
Yeah.
I see
For
Extendar
our
is
Patreon
driving.
exclusive, who's that He-Man character?
Yeah. Extendar. There's this weird red.
You're pointing to off
or-
the camera.
Yeah, you
Okay.
got. There we go.
Yeah.
you
There's
go.
a red Horde Trooper with a cape, and then like a Skeletor robot that's red.
Ooh. I don't know
Yeah.
who that
Yeah, I don't know, but like Hordak is over here on the is it Manitar? Is that what it's called?
Monitor?
The big Mosquitar.
Mosquitar?
No,
No, not
Mantisaur.
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 Yeah,
Dinosaur
He's over
Mantisaur.
here on Mantisaur. Blast Attack is over here. This weird snake guy that I don't know that looks like he's based on the tower.
Oh, Vipor.
No. Is that who that is?
Vipor, yeah.
Some of these I don't
is,
know. Even.
He was never made into a toy yet, so everybody kind of like I really want him. But
Yeah.
what's funny is all of the characters, I'm looking at all of those characters that are on there, and they are all unreleased. Like even
yeah,
if they're
there's a
confirmed,
few
they're
that
all
aren't.
unreleased right now.
Lady Slither, King Hiss.
Uh,
They do have Modulok and Multibot, which I think is weird. Because I just can't see them doing them.
Why not?
I would think eventually they're like made of like 40 pieces.
Yeah, they like you can assemble them the way you want to. It's a really weird
Well, then
concept.
they just charge you more for it.
Up at the top there, I see King Grayskull's wife up there.
Yeah.
Queen Grayskull?
King Grayskull's wife.
Yeah, which would be Queen Grayskull.
Well, no.
Oh
not
yeah,
always.
right. I thought I said it wrong.
No.
I thought I said it wrong.
No.
Did I say Queen Grayskull?
Well, no. Think about it. Like Queen Elizabeth, it wasn't King Philip; it was Prince Philip.
But if it was King Philip, she would still be Queen Philip.
She would.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Is what's her name a queen?
What's her name?
Camilla.
Who?
Camilla.
Camilla.
Yeah, the current fucking wife of the king.
I don't fucking keep up on the royals.
Well, then don't try to fucking correct me on some shit that you don't even know to begin with.
I think she does have a name too.
Who
I just can't.
is the Queen of England?
Oh, I was going with what's King Grayskull's wife's name?
That's actually what I care about more. The King Grayskull is King Grayskull has more power to me than King Charles does. I mean, come on. Yeah. This is entertaining, guys.
Well, you
Trust
guys
me.
could keep talking. You
The
didn't have to
audience
fucking
at
with me.
home are riveted.
Vina. Her name is Vina.
Okay.
I'm just really excited about him. Like, I don't know if like this Ninja Turtles line is supposed to, I don't know, keep the pegs occupado while they kind of reorganize whatever they're doing, because I really hope that all these figures aren't just like exclusives.
As far as I know, Origins will be Creations exclusives from here on out.
It's going to take forever.
Yep.
Camilla is queen of the United Kingdom and 14 other Commonwealth realms as the wife of King Charles III.
She's officially the queen.
Yes.
That's weird. I don't understand that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't understand it.
Yeah. According to the Google, she is considered a queen. Sounds like Elizabeth was just like,
what to tell her, you know.
Elizabeth was just like, listen, I'm the important one here. She's
She's dead.
Bitch. But I'm saying, like, back with, like you said, her husband wasn't a king, he was a prince. So that's my.
So my grace call actually, or my grace, the Eternia comes tomorrow, so next week we could do this whole thing over again.
Same thing.
Cool.
You'll knock something over, and
If you don't knock over a calendar, then you're not doing it right.
yeah.
So real quick in the chat, where was I? Bebop Derp, does that come with a Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, the seahorse?
No, but that would be awesome.
But that would be really cool if McFarlane did those two, like all like roided out and tough looking.
Mm-hmm.
He also asked, what do we think of Hydro Man and Daredevil 2-pack?
They're fine. I'm not into that series. I think the Daredevil does look cool, though. I think the cell shading is neat on that.
It's definitely done differently than
kinda,
what they usually do.
Yeah.
Well,
the
if you
Hydra
remember,
Man is kind of dumb, but
I mean, I get it. It's a nice way to get that out in
Right.
like a cool translucent blue plastic, which is in this season. So
that Daredevil is exactly what he looked like in the show, though. They
Mhm.
ultra weird, like very hard, dark splotches all over his outfit, which as a kid I thought it was odd, but looking at it in an action figure, I don't know. I might pick it up because I picked up the other two VHS boxes because I think that packaging is cool as hell. But this is probably the least liked one because the first one had that awesome octopus in it. Wait, no, the first one had
Carnage and Symbiote
Spider-Man Carnage, yeah. But the second one had octopus, and then the third one had Smythe, which I don't know.
Well, you're missing one. Goblin and Mary Jane.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which I almost bought at Toy Hio, but then I resisted. But spoilers for when the toy hunt goes up, hopefully Saturday.
Wow, there's already 4 of those. This is the 5th one.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah.
They seem to have given up on the X-Men ones.
Well, that's because nobody liked them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, some of them ended up at fucking Ross. So
they weren't like as interesting as selections too.
Well, it's
like,
because they didn't go like they had Wolverine, and then they did like Storm and Jean, and then it was Mr. Sinister and Mystique and
Jubilee.
I think they did Jubilee, and then what, Cyclops? I think they finally got around to maybe at the end there.
I can't even remember now.
But like they didn't even
also
like
not
try
too
to. Yeah, they were single releases, which I kind of like better because I don't get stuck with fucking characters I don't want. But at the same time, really none of those characters, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2, were ones that wouldn't sell on their own anyway. 50 Samurai says 1 VHS box set a quarter is good with me. That's fair. Especially at the
what is it, like? Is it $60?
Yeah, it's like $60 plus shipping. Which the one I saw at Toy Hio was $60. And I was like, oh, that's retail without shipping. Like I should get it, but I'm like, nah, I just want it for Goblin and I don't need it right now. I'm still holding out hope that Mafex will eventually start doing Spider-Man villains that aren't symbiotes.
Well, that Goblin on that single card, he was going for massive amounts of money for a while.
Which doesn't make sense because that one sucks.
On the retro card, yeah.
Yeah, he's got the fucking like eyes looking in different directions and shit.
The wait for it, the Muppet eyes. See, it's come back around. We made a
Oh
circle.
yeah.
Fucking
Good night,
Christ.
Modern Muppet.
They won't get that reference for 2 weeks.
They
Or a
won't
week and
even
a
get
half.
it at all. I don't think we were recording, were we?
Yeah, that was the
Oh,
beginning
yeah,
of
we
the
were.
episode.
Yeah, we
That's how
were.
the episode
Okay.
starts. Yeah, in a week and a half. Oh,
I was
God.
gonna play the Muppet Fade Out theme, but we would get a strike.
Yeah, probably. Except that's Disney. Yeah, so they would definitely be on that. Big Fan Samurai also said that the McCready looks so much like Chris Christopherson to me.
Yeah.
And he also said, is New Eternia going Mattel Creations exclusive too?
It was a yes, it was a crowdfunded.
Yeah, it was like
one,
their version
so.
of HasLab when they were experimenting with that. Which
Well,
they seem
they-
to have cooled off on after they've had
He
two in a row
does look
fail.
like Chris Christopherson. That's a good.
They have
I'm down with it. By
one
the way.
planned. They have a second crowdfund planned for Masters. They did a fan vote and the
Yes.
stake, but ever since it won, we haven't heard anything else about it.
Well, it makes
I just wonder if they wanted to get this in our hands before we did it again, like companies should do.
yeah,
but
rather than
not
be like,
always do.
let's have you do 6 of them and only get you 1.
Because this hit exactly on target. Like, it was a longer wait than what we're used to, but even when it went up, they said spring 2024.
They were
So
technically
really, they came in
early.
early.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
over promised or under promised, over delivered on that one.
Yep.
Which is it's so awesome to me because I was really waiting until Christmas. I thought that wasn't coming until like December. So
Yeah.
I am so stoked for tomorrow.
Nate, was your box dinged up, or did you get you got a
my
minty box?
came really good. Yeah, mine has very little defects except for trying to get it down the stairs.
When you dropped it down the stairs, that's when it got dinged
Yeah.
up.
No, I didn't actually drop. I just hit it, but like, yeah, it's no, it came really nice, which is not as big of a deal for me. Like, it would have been like, oh, that sucks, but like, really, the print inside is what I'm more concerned about of the box art. Like, they put like a little poster print of the box art in the box, so that's what I'll use, like, to display the box.
Well, if my box comes mangled, maybe I might have to figure out a way to take your box.
Maybe he'll just charge you for his box.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna do it for free.
That's prostitution, sir.
Yeah.
Not if there's trade involved. Trade a goat or something. Maybe some chickens.
Wait, what? No.
Go.
I'm sorry. I
Go
don't.
the Catan route, and we can do some bricks and wheat.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You
tried to trick me.
Been in some type of magazine. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah. not
Boogeyman
anymore.
says, "I can't wait to laugh at the joke in March." Oh, for the Muppets.
Yeah. I hate to let you down. It's not.
It's not that great.
It's not that great. Yeah.
Beep boop derp. The buck they used for Hydro Man sucks. I mean, it's just a reissue of the original one, but part of me
He's
thinks
saying the buck, which would be the original and the reissue.
yeah.
Dur.
Oh my god, whatever. He thinks that they locked it with Daredevil on purpose. Like if they sell enough of those bucks, they will reuse it. Or is this buck just going to be used until the molding breaks? I mean, well, Hydro Man isn't a very popular character. He's getting a bunch of re-releases anyway, so there's no need for really to retool him and give him a whole new body.
Yeah.
Like, this is just a way to get
We're
like
lucky we got
this
Hydro
is-
Man.
yeah.
this is gonna be the only one for a while. 'Cause
Yeah.
before this, he got one figure in 1994.
Well, he's had a Marvel
Yeah.
Legends.
Oh,
This is a
wow.
reuse of the Marvel Legends one they did
No,
Yeah,
but we're
no,
talking
no.
about
before that.
before
Okay.
that. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he also
I
had one
actually
in
got-
the pre-Marvel Legends Spider-Man.
The Toy Biz ones,
Yeah.
the Spider-Man wave. But it was like the modern suit, and that was bad.
Yeah.
Also, just wait until DC makes it, or I mean Hasbro makes it.
You'll
Tune
get
in next week.
you'll get that reference in a week and a half too. But like they sell enough of those bucks that they will reuse it, or I mean, again, yeah, like, they aren't gonna do anything special with Hydro Man. Daredevil, it's another figure where it was just kind of a easy choice of, hey, this is a character from the animated series that
people will buy
yeah.
Mhm.
because they love Daredevil.
Oh, I
And
think
even
eventually
if they-
we're gonna.
But it's also
I
one of
don't-
those things where like I don't think it's essential. Like I don't think anyone goes, you know what is gonna be incomplete with my collection is if I don't have the Spider-Man animated series version of Daredevil.
If you have a Daredevil collection,
Right.
it's incomplete.
I don't know. Maybe for
I
you,
know.
Mr. Numbers and
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying like sometimes collections can be incomplete, and you can be fine with it.
yeah.
But technically, it's incomplete.
I don't know. I look at it as if I'm gonna like be like my collection's incomplete. It means that I want that other thing and I just don't have it. Versus like it being like I don't want it.
I definitely think we're going to see another Daredevil soon because of the show coming out. And this body type was only used in the 3-pack. So you have the Daredevil body that we've had, the Buck that we've had forever was the Bucky cap body.
Mhm.
And so this new
That's on
one
that
comes
Spider-Man
out.
one, right?
What's that?
Is the new body the Spider-Man body?
I think it's like its own thing because it's got like the ab crunch like below, like
Okay.
like by pelvis. So
I thought it
um,
also had the crop top too.
yes, it does, but I can't remember which Spider-Man.
That would be
had that.
the Renew Your Vows that they've been using, and then they updated with the
Oh, okay.
toe articulation. That everyone's like, oh my god, he's got toe articulation. I'm like, Moffic's been doing it for years, baby, and I can still get better poses than your Marvel Legends Spider-Man.
And
I mean,
McFarlane does
So
toe
does McFarlane.
doesn't add
Yeah,
up.
but toe articulation, McFarlane, like
Yeah.
when your toes are
Literally
6
works,
inches
but-
long, I don't think it matters.
It's so unneeded.
It's basically just having 2 feet bending at the same time. Vivian Samurai says, Vile, your Grey Ghost poster, or he loves your Grey Ghost poster.
Oh
in the
yeah,
background.
yeah.
The Mondo, or is that Bottleneck?
It's all Mondo, but those are third party.
Oh.
Because there was no way that I was paying those prices. So
They weren't,
Yeah.
like, if you get them at that retail, like, or retail value, like, they aren't bad.
Yeah, good luck getting them though, especially the early ones. They would sell
Yeah.
out in seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
weren't they like how much were they? Were they like what?
I mean, the ones I've gotten were initially, like, between $45 and $55.
Yeah, but I
Like,
wanted like
These
all
ones
of them?
here were both like that one. Or this one I paid a bunch more because it was after the fact. But the Spider-Man
Right.
one was like $55, and it's
so like
huge.
when those Mondo ones first came out, it was the internet was a different place back then, and they posted high def images of like all 20 of those. So
So
I
you're
like
gonna
quickly-
you're gonna incriminate yourself here on the live stream.
Yes. I took those right to Office Max. It was like 3 of each, please, because I gave those to two friends of mine, one of which is in this podcast.
Huh. I'm guessing the other one is on an old podcast that you were a part of too.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, I'm all about that hustle game.
but he gave them as gifts. He
I
did not
did.
sell them.
I did
Or-
because I was so excited that I was able to like get them to look that good and that big, because that's not like normal Mondo size either. That's like 13 by I don't know 15 or something like that.
Probably 18,
so-
I imagine.
I don't know. It was a definitely a weird size, and I was like I'm gonna make it fit into these frames, and they did that. Like it was probably like the first 3 rounds of those posters they released on the internet like in high def, and I was like, I'm just taking all of these.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Oh, some asshole is fucking printing our shit. We should probably do something about that."
I will say I didn't try to sell them or anything. I just printed the 3 for us, and we were good to go.
Yeah,
Mine are still here.
that's
Nice. I have one signed by the gentleman that played Riddler. I don't know his name. now.
the
John
Lex,
Glover.
no,
John Glover.
wait, Yeah, it Lex's dad in Smallville, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and then I have one signed by the late great Kevin Conroy. So
very nice.
and those both of
Actually,
those guys,
didn't.
meeting those guys were the cool. They were the coolest guys. Like, except they did ask me questions of like where I found these, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, a dumpster.
I mean,
found...
you could just say at a booth because like people sell
yeah,
Yeah.
third
yeah.
party posters all the time. Just... Okay, for some reason I thought John Glover had passed away,
Oh no,
but he hasn't. He's
that was
not.
Kevin Conroy, not him.
Why? No.
Nate, did you take I think Nate took those pictures of me getting those signed.
I do. Yeah. He was hilarious with you.
John
Yeah, I met-
Glover was like this far away from my face.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was messing with him.
I have,
was
I have
like,
a picture with Conroy, and he's got his arm around me. Like he was a cool dude. Like I met him 3 times, and the first time was like way back when he first started cons, and is before like people caught on to like, oh, that's Batman, and like there was no wait, there was like little wait in line, so I actually like was able to sit there and chat with him and stuff, and I even got him my buddy who wanted to go with me but couldn't get off work, so he actually let me record with my phone him doing the I am vengeance, I am Batman to send to him. So like that was a cool little thing. Yeah. Oh fuck, where were we? Fifth Fan Samurai, is that Hydro Man the same sculpt as 2019? Yes. Deep Beep Boop Derp, more about the Buck Hydro Man. The Buck had been used for Luke Cage, Punisher, and I forget the other figure it was used on. Yes, DD is on the Spider-Man body with the articulated toes. Okay, so that answers that. I mean, but reuse is the name of the game. Like you get things that aren't necessarily like must-haves that some people will buy to help fund other things that people want that might not do well at mass retail, or for whatever reason don't go to fan channel, which seems like a more logical choice sometimes.
That Daredevil 3-pack I picked up, and I didn't touch it. I didn't open it. It was just sitting like in my closet for the longest time, and I noticed online it started going for crazy money, and I was like, I can't hold on to this. So I was like, they're going to come out with another Daredevil, and White Elektra is cool in the white outfit, but the Bullseye is just, I think, pretty stupid. I think that's like supposed to be his modern outfit now. Like he's got black sleeves but a blue body. Like it's really silly looking. So I was like, I don't need this pack, especially for like, I think I sold it for $115 or something like that.
Which doesn't feel like it'd been that much more, because wasn't it $100 for the 3-pack?
Was it?
I feel like the 3-packs on Hasbro Pulse are usually pretty pricey.
Oh well, I sold it. I was happy.
It's all that matters.
But yeah, I mean, we could talk about reuse all day. Hell, even McFarlane, God, how many times has he released the same Superman just repainted? Like that classic, like first appearance Superman has molding for the Rebirth Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just unfortunately the name of the game. At least with Marvel Legends, when they do it, it's the same fucking character in the same like style. Just this time it's transparent.
As a huge McFarlane fan, some of his reuse are so fast and loose that it's like, what are you doing? Like the ones they just announced like today, which was that blue and gray Batman, but on the
yeah, the Rebirth one with the unmasked head.
That has never happened. That never existed in the comic books at all.
Like, don't get me wrong, there's some art where he has like the navy blue with the purple like inside of his cape. Like I've seen that in the early days of Rebirth.
But Adam West style.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that was weird.
But also the fact that it comes with an unmasked head, not masked, unmasked head. So you don't even get a masked head for your extremely out there Batman that no other Batman's color matches.
That is definitely a troll release of McFarlane. He is trolling us for that one. He's like, who is gonna buy this? Who is gonna
people who want a Bruce Wayne head? That's who.
Yeah, exactly. So he's for $20. He's getting rid of all of those Rebirth bodies that nobody wanted. And
hey, that Rebirth figure was pretty cool. I had it at one point.
Oh, it's super cool, but I think they overproduced it because then they threw it in that 3-pack. with slightly different colors.
Oh, the Clayface one?
Yeah, the
I thought that one
face.
was. I thought that one was battle damaged. I thought they like nicked up his symbol a little bit and put some blood on him.
No, I don't think so.
Are
Because
you
that's
sure?
the one I kept. He's like a lighter gray. The nicked up battle damage one, isn't that the one that came with like Omega? That the
Oh,
one that came,
maybe I'm getting mixed up.
I don't know. He released them so many times now. It's like silly.
Right? I can't keep up with it all. Battle damage, Batman. Because now I'm curious, but I think you're right. I think it's the one that came from Omega. Well, that's the shitty one. I don't want that one. Where's the? Of course, it's gonna give me the one from Last Night on Earth. It's gonna show me the one I actually want. Because that'd be asking too much. Oh well.
Yeah, they got it on Amazon. It's yeah, that's the one that's nicked up. See, the one that came with Clayface is like a much lighter gray. Oop, what's that say? Oop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the battle damaged one.
I still don't understand the re-releasing of that body so many times, unless he actually does have a bunch of them.
Yeah, maybe he did, but then again, he also makes no effort to make new versions of characters and not reuse some of these bodies, like the Superman thing, like that.
Right.
That irks me the most. Is he has so many parts that he could have used to give him proper like legs and arms to match the style for that first appearance of Superman, and still just put it on the rebirth body.
This is like his best body type, and I think they're figuring that out now. And that like the Green Lantern's coming on a body type like this, and it's just so easy to just it's going like the superpowers route where
Yeah,
it's
just repaint
like,
it.
Yeah, one body repainted a bunch of times. Maybe give him different boots, because these boots are sculpted onto that leg. So
No, he'll still use that and he'll just paint him white.
I don't know about that.
Boop
But
Derp,
actually,
gotta go, guys. Good hanging, y'all. Have a good one. I'll catch the rest tomorrow. How's it going?
Yeah, when
have a good one,
when
man.
the chat starts leaving, it's time to hang it up.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's bedtime for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one last thing from chat. Fig Fan Samurai. It did say those McFarlane figures come with multiple heads, so I assume you're gonna get a cow head. Well, hopefully. Also said, why can't Todd give Superman's first that aren't
Digital
absurdly large?
alternate
Awesome.
head.
Yeah, it's a digital alternate head. So you have a picture of what the head should look like. That you
Right.
can just put your phone in front of it, and you're done.
What's the Build-A-Figure though? This digital Build-A-Figure.
I took a
Moss
a
Man.
screenshot
Or not
of
Moss
it.
Man. Swamp
It
Thing.
doesn't say what it is.
Fluff.
It just says collect all three and receive a bonus digital Build-A-Figure. Yeah.
Cool.
The dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
All right.
And it also includes a McFarlane Toys digital collectible version as well.
That's
Bram.
dumb. Boogeyman says he's still here. He's just busy selling Godzilla Blu-rays. So real quick before we close out, I'm not gonna make Nate reread the whole thing, but link in the description below. Toytography magazine. You can pre-order March's issue now. You can also go back and buy the old issues. Tons of different, like, you can actually see actual photography in it. You can get tips on how to do lighting, composition, all that fun stuff. So check them out. They're great. Also, they have a Facebook group, so if you want to just see a bunch of really cool pictures or even submit your own to potentially be in the magazine, it's quarterly, once every 4 months. It's a really cool little thing. I am pre-ordering the March one, not just because we're in it, but also because I've been wanting to do it for a while and just keep forgetting. But yeah, so check that out. Link in the description below. You can also check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Modern Toy Fair. As always, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. A bunch of toy-related content in your feed. You can check us out if you're already a fan and like to help support us. You can head over to patreon.com/Modern Toy Fair. A bunch of different tiers of different rewards. You can do anything from getting videos early, physical prints of the photos I take, and get to submit input for the podcast. So link in the description for that below as well. And Corey, would you like to let them know where they can find you?
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I should start writing these down. All the social media. Just Google search Vile Consumption, at Vile Consumption. You'll find me. Always posting new art, horror, superheroes, mashups, all of the above. And yeah, check me out. Nate?
Yeah. Yo.
There'll be links in the description for
Spaghetti.
Corey's socials as
dated
well.
reference.
If you go to his Instagram, I believe you have a link tree where you can find his spicy page and all that fun stuff. So
I'll make it legal.
Do it.
Nate, do you have anything before we close out?
Do what must be done.
Which is like and subscribe. Hopefully see you guys next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fairy channel. Thank you for watching.